Hello dear students and welcome back. In today's video we'll learn how to use Nmap to do scanning, and in the previous video we have made some progress on how we can use Nmap to do very simple host scan, where we use this command nmap scan me dot nmap dot org. We made that. So this is a host name. We scanned a host name and we got the result. Now we can also use it with IP addresses, and actually the power of nmap comes when you are dealing with IP addresses is that we can use these IP addresses to do subnet scan and IP range scan. Let me show you that. Now my home address, or sorry, my router address, not my home address, is 192.168.0.1, which is my router address, right? And you can use this on your own, whether it's home router address or your work router, if it's your company or you have a permission from the company to do that. Anyway, so let's do 192.168.0.1. Now as you can see, we are scanning this target and we get the result here, and you can see I have domain HTTP and unknown. All right, and we get the MAC address and the type. So nmap gives you nmap gives you so much information. Any information it can grab, it will try to make that useful for you and present that for you. Now as you can see here, we scanned a single host. Now what if I want to do a subnet scan? What I can do is convert this to 0 and then 24. So we're scanning the entire subnet here. So it will start scanning 0.0, 0.0, then 0.1, 0.2, 3, 4, and so on until 255. So if I let that do this, give it some time to finish, as you can see it's fairly quick because we're here scanning a local network, but if we are doing this over the internet it will take much longer than that. Anyway, as you can see here I have 3 hosts up. The first one is my home router, and here sorry, not this one, actually we are doing the scan here. So two hosts, my home router, and here is I believe it is my current PC. So if I go to IP config, right, if you are on Linux, type fconfig or instead of IP config, and down here in wireless LAN adapter, you can see here my version 4 address is 192.168.0.103, which is the one right here. So as you can see here, we can use nmap. Actually, if we do this technique, we can discover all devices that are up and running on certain network. So we can use this. It's very powerful. Actually, you can use this to check for services and devices that are running on your local network to see if you have any viruses or any trojans, any bad software that is running on your network, or you can use it to see who is using your network. All right, later on we will do more in-depth host discovery. We'll learn about that and try to identify the software, the operating system, and the operating system version and stuff like that. So more information, more useful information that we can use to our advantage when doing reconnaissance. All right, so this is for subnetting. Now let's learn about ranges, IP range. Now What I'm going to do is do the exact same thing here, but now I will provide a range, and the range can go from 0 to 255. So you can do scanning. Now, since I know here from previous scan, my host or my PC is running on 0.103. Down here, I will specify the range to be from 0 to 103. Run the scan and wait for the results. Now, of course, I can do 255, but that will take so much time. I don't want to do that. Now you can see there are actually 3 hosts running. This one here, which is the router, and this one here, it seems another PC. As you can see here, Intel Corporate, which is a hint for that this is a PC, since it's using Intel. If it's AMD, can hint it is smartphone, but not necessarily. All right, guys. And this is my personal PC. So we can do later on investigation about this, but this is actually another PC I have running here beside me. All right, guys. Now this is about ranges. Now, of course, we can do even more. If we came here to this level here, we can add another range and do scanning, and you can do as much as you want. And since now we have a huge range of addresses, it's in thousands now, it will start spelling out the result as soon as they're ready. Unlike previously, it will just give it or give them all to you at once. You can see here it will take some time because now what it is doing is that scanning 0, 0.0, 0.1, 0.3 until it reaches 0.255. Then it will do that again. 1.0, 1.2, 1.3, 1.255, and then 2, 3, 5, 0.1, 0.2, and so on until it finishes. So you can see here it will do so much scanning. Now I will end this because I don't want that much. But as you can see, now we have learned how to do host scanning on a single host, on a subnet and IP range.